Being so far away makes it really, really hard on Mother's Day because I miss you so very much. I hope that this video blesses you today. You're so deserving of so much, Mommy. And I just want you to know how much I love you, how much I appreciate you, how much I appreciate all that you have been to me in my life this far. You've been the best mom ever, like tops, like 100, for real, all of that. And I'm just so grateful for you. I thank God for you every day, Mommy. And I hope this blesses you. This whole thing came about because I wanted you to know how much you meant to me and all of the things that you poured into me. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Funniest memory I've had with my mom? Well, there's actually a couple of really, really funny memories. But one of the funniest memories I have with my mom, when she lived on West Avenue, we used to have this thing where we would chase each other around in a circle because the house was like a giant circle. So you would go from the living room down the hallway to the den, through the den that led into the bathroom led to the kitchen through the dining room, and you used to go around and around in a circle. And my bedroom was upstairs, it was the attic, so I had a stairwell that was somewhere in the hallway. So one time my mom was literally chasing me around the house, and I'm running, like in circles, running, screaming, laughing the whole time. Didn't even realize my mom was no longer chasing me. She was on the steps, sitting there watching me run around in circles throughout the house. And when I finally caught on, she's like, "You ran around like 3 times and I've been sitting here this whole time." And she was just laughing at me because we were so goofy together. We had a lot of fun times together though. That was a lot of fun. I've got more though. Got plenty more where that came from.
Hey Mom.
Yes?
How is your mom exemplified strength?
Strength. My mom and strength. She was a strong woman. She's always been a strong woman. To be able to be a single mom and to raise me with, without the help of, anyone else, she did it on her own. And I mean, that alone is great strength. She always was there to fight for me. She was always there to have my back. And that showed me great strength. And she wasn't a pushover. I love that part about my mom. She's short, so she's a little feisty. She didn't back down. She didn't back down for a fight. She gave it her all. Showed great strength. Strong woman. We come from strong stock. My grandma was strong. My mom is strong. I hope I get to be that strong for you.
How did you learn to be so creative?
Creativity came naturally to my mom. If you ask her now, she probably would deny it, but she was like the most creative person I know. When I was a little girl, she made this puppet, She was for a class or something in college, but she made this puppet that was a giant sneaker. It was the coolest thing ever. And then she was always just like doing stuff around the house, making curtains, sewing pillows, just doing all kinds of neat things that just made our house a home. She was just really creative, so I just watched her be creative, and I guess it just rubbed off.
And action.
How has your mom exemplified grace?
Grace. My mother loves, and I know she loves me unconditionally. And to me, that just speaks grace. It doesn't matter how she's feeling, what's going on in her world. I always feel her love. Then my mom is extremely graceful. Is that a good word? I'll use that word. She's graceful. I learned how to walk from her. I learned how to sit like a lady from my mom. I learned how to properly eat at a table and the things you should and shouldn't do amongst company. My mom is extremely graceful, and I'm grateful for that from her. I love her. I love you, Mommy.
Hey Mom, what's one of your most fondest memories of Mama?
Oh my gosh, a fond memory of Mom. Oh, I've got so many. But one of my favorite memories of Mama was playing a game of Scrabble with her. And I remember we had the Scrabble board out, we're sitting on the bed, and we're just having a good time playing. My mom, when it's late at night, gets really silly. And all of a sudden she puts this word on the Scrabble board. And I'm like, what in the world? And she was like, it's a word. I said, use it in a sentence. The word was Jobra. 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 And she says to me in a sentence, is that Jobra on the line? You couldn't help but laugh. Oh, Mom was fun.
Could you name something that your mom taught you that you think is important to teach us, your children?
Yeah. My mom always taught me, regardless of what life gives you, make something out of it. She said, when life offers you lemons, make some lemonade. And she said, and when you're done with making lemonade, make some lemon pie. If you're done making lemon pie, make some lemon cake. If you're done making lemon cake, make some lemon cookies. Make some lemon chicken. Make some lemon. Just make something. Make the best out of every situation. Nothing is so bad that you can't make something good out of it. That's what my mom taught me. And I hope you guys have learned that from me. Man, just give me a couple of ingredients in that pantry and it's gonna be good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good. Except for tonight's dinner. Make lemonade out of lemons, y'all. Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you, Mama.
Name a time when your mom made you proud of her.
My mom makes me proud of her every single day. Okay, so my first memory of being proud of my mom was when she graduated from college the first time. I was like 9 years old, and I just remember everybody just making over her and she putting on her cap and gown. I was so proud of her because I realized as like a little girl, man, I was younger than 9. I was about 8 or 9 years old. I realized that even as a little girl, that my mom just did an amazing feat. She raised me as a single mom, and she went to college and graduated. That was amazing. Then when she went to college again, when I was older, actually I think I was pregnant with Sydney, and Mama was going to college to get her master's degree. I was so proud of her because she struggled. It was hard, but guess what? She didn't give up. She kept persevering and she did it. I was so proud of her. Man, and then every time she gets up to speak in front of her missionaries and all of the work that she does for the Lord and all the work that she does to bless the lives of those women, man, she's the best. My mom makes me so proud of her. Everything she does is amazing.
Hey mom, could you name another fond memory?
Oh, I can name several. Like when we used to go to New York in the summertime, we would get in the car and to pass the time away, because it was a long drive, to pass the time away, we would look at the license plates of all of the cars that were going past us heading towards New York. And one year we actually almost got all 50 states. That was pretty cool. Man, and then growing up, I had a great childhood. Like, I remember sitting on the front stoop and playing jacks with my mom, or sitting on the step and watching lightning off in the distance like you guys were doing last night. That was kind of cool. But we used to sit on the front step and watch the lightning off in the distance, and as it got closer, I would get more scared and more scared. But my mom always stopped and made me look at it as beautiful. Like, look at what God is doing. Isn't that gorgeous? Light in the sky. And then the sound of the thunder would scare me. And she's like, he's just up there bowling. Did you hear that? God just made a strike. I have such great childhood memories with my mom. It's awesome. And then to think that I'm making these same wonderful memories with my mom and you guys, it's the world. It means the world. Proverbs 31, verse 10 talks about the virtuous woman. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Verse 12, I'm going to skip around a little bit. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considers a field and buys it, and with the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She girds her loins with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her candle goeth not out by night. She lays her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretches out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She's not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She makes herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. She maketh fine linen and sells it, and delivers girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looks well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but you, mommy, have excelled them all. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. I praise you today, Mommy. I pray that this Mother's Day proves to be the best one you've had yet. I love you so dearly, and I am so grateful to God that He blessed me with you as my virtuous mom. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day from me, from Kevin, from Sydney, from little Kevin, and from Evan. We love you so very much.